Hi, welcome to Enter the Bunker, where we launch you into thriving. Each week we talk about a different virtue that can be used as a building brick to build your own personal bunkers. We share personal stories, as well as tips and tricks to help you thrive instead of survive. So sit down, relax, and enter the bunker.
Hello and welcome to Enter the Bunkers Thriving Thursdays live for humanity. My name's Kelly.
My name's Jonathan.
And we're going to go over a series of pictures and talk about why we think they're humane. Wait, is that the right, what? Humane. Is that right? No.
What is the humanity in these images?
There we
is
go.
what we're talking about here.
Thank
so everyone in the chat today, welcome. We're going to be looking at some interesting pictures, and we're going to be observing and commenting on the humanity that you feel and that you see and or think. Yeah,
because I feel like we could make up stories almost by looking at these pictures, because all we have is a picture. We don't actually know people, or do you know what I mean? I don't know. Let's go through them.
Pictures worth 1,000 words, right? So let's see how many words we can come up with. So
1,000 non-existent words I can come up with.
Kelly's.
Yes. Okay, so our first picture here is Iron Man.
Ooh.
And a little boy. It looks like Iron Man is skimming the walls on a rope, and the little boy is just looking out the window at him.
So if I was a little boy and I saw my childhood hero sitting outside my window, I would be in total awe.
Right.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, my first thought is I thought that maybe the little boy was in a hospital or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because often they'll do fun things like that for kids who are sick in the hospital or something. So that was my first thought on the picture, and I thought maybe, I don't know. So can you see? You can kind of see the little boy's face in the reflection. I can't quite see it from here, but what does it look like? I wish I could zoom in.
I think you're right about the hospital, because I see fluorescent lights in the background that are reflecting.
Yeah.
So that does look like a hospital. So this is probably like a sick kids, miracle. What's that? Miracle? Make-A-Wish Foundation. Something like that. Yeah. So it's probably some kind of Make-A-Wish. And he wished to see Iron Man, maybe.
Yeah. That's honestly, this is what I picture.
And so they sent a guy outside the building in Iron Man.
Yeah.
That took effort. I can imagine. Wow. To make all that effort to make that little boy be happy. That's humanity there, I'd say.
That sure is.
Yeah.
Jimmy says that was probably quite the thrill for the little boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right, Jimmy.
Yeah, for sure.
Jimmy Joe.
Okay, so let's go to the next picture. All right, so we have a picture of what it looks like. It's raining outside, and there is somebody in a wheelchair, somebody walking on their feet, and there's an umbrella. And who's the umbrella over right now?
The umbrella is over the boy in the chair.
Yeah.
Or it could be a girl, actually. Probably a boy.
Person.
Bit of so yeah, they're basically holding the umbrella over so that they don't get wet. Meanwhile, they're getting wet, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Well, what do you think when you're pushing the wheelchair yourself? You're using both your hands, so you don't have an extra hand to hold that umbrella.
Yep.
So again, another picture that shows humanity. Actually, looking at this picture, I can't help but think maybe this is, I don't know how my brain thought process, but honestly, I think that the person in the wheelchair should be holding the umbrella, and that the person walking should be pushing, and then maybe they could all get covered.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of what I see.
Ellie, the solution maker.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that probably would be more ideal, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking that. Hey, Sala.
But this is a good example, I think, in terms of taking care of others.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
Jimmy says selfless. Selfless.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the humanity of it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Great picture.
I think most of us would do that.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you if you were walking with somebody who was in a wheelchair?
Oh, 100%. Well, I would do my idea, but
You would do your idea.
but yes, I would do this if that
Okay.
was even like that might not be possible at the time. You don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But yeah, I would definitely do that.
Cool.
I mean, yeah. All right. Third picture.
Let's do this. What the?
What is this? What is that?
Looks like dinner.
Kittens.
No, I'm kidding.
Dinner. Oh my God.
I'm fasting, so I can't help it. Okay, everything looks like food to me right now.
He even
So.
gets to smell food. Yeah, so looks like he's saving a basket full of kittens. I mean,
in the midst of a flood,
yeah.
like clearly he's
Or-
not walking down a regular street.
No.
Or he could be crossing
be
a river or something.
That's what I pictured actually. But then you said flood, and I was like, that could be
Yeah,
very
it's
well
more
too.
likely a flood. I mean,
Yeah.
why would you go to all that trouble for crossing
Aw.
kittens across a river? Unless they're his, I guess. But
I
I'd
don't
say he
know,
saved.
but they're so cute.
So as far as like this picture goes, I think this is a flood, and I think that this guy has saved 3 little kittens who wouldn't survive
lost their mittens.
in there. So I think that they wouldn't survive, and so here he is saving them. So
Dave says catfishing.
catfishing.
Oh my gosh.
That's a bad joke. That's bad.
Oh goodness. Yeah. That just makes my heart happy, this picture. I mean, because it's kittens. Who doesn't like kittens?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready for picture 4?
Yeah. So kittens being saved. Humanity.
Very humane. That's not right. What's the difference between humane and humanity? Like that's
Similar.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If anybody else thinks that humanity and humane is different, let us know.
Yeah, we're curious. Cats become family. They sure do, Sala.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like he's either making or fixing a wheelchair for the little pooch.
That has no legs.
Yeah.
Oh, he has 2 legs. Sorry.
Two
He has
legs.
no front legs.
Wow. So he's gone out of his way to make it so that this dog can have maybe somewhat of a normal dog life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You must really love that dog.
Yeah.
I wonder how the dog lost his legs.
I don't know.
Must have been an accident or something.
Yeah.
But oh,
My
look at
dog
that.
could use one of
Destiny
these.
said my dog could use one of these one day. Oh no, I didn't know that your dog had trouble with his legs.
The dog looks very excited, doesn't he? He looks so happy.
I know.
He's like, I know he probably like is just waiting because he knows that what it is. I feel like he's fixing it here. I don't feel like he's building it in this picture. I feel like
No,
it's
it looks like
fixed.
he's fixing it or getting it ready so that he can put it on because he knows he's gonna go for a walk.
Yeah, that's what
You
I
know?
yeah.
Or a roll, I guess in this case.
A roll. Destiny
Gonna go
says hip
rolling?
dysplasia.
What is hip dysplasia? What is that?
Um,
Your hip got displaced?
I think
is
like
that?
your hips come out of their sockets.
Ooh.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Sala, yeah, I remember seeing a video of this dog. Oh, really?
Oh,
So there's like a real story behind
there's
it.
a real video about it. Okay.
Wow. I just love how happy the dog looks. I love
Yeah.
how Jimmy pointed that out.
Yeah, look at that contraption that he has. I
Yeah.
mean, that thing had to cost a lot of money. Like it's clearly custom engineered.
Yeah.
It's not like something you pick up in Walmart.
Oh, no,
you
no,
know,
no. Like somebody made that.
He had to have
Or
that
he
made
made
for
it,
his
yeah.
dog, and it must have cost him a lot of money. So you must really love that dog. It's interesting that we can, as you know, I mean, like as far as humanity goes, like
Yeah.
to put that much effort into caring for an animal,
Yeah.
right?
That was my first thought looking at the picture.
That's a great example
Yeah.
of humanity and the effort will go to take care of others and animals,
yeah.
right? So
Do you think people are more apt to take care of a person or an animal?
they're more apt to take care of an animal
Yeah.
simply because
What is with that though? It's called humanity, not petantity.
excuse me. Well, it's because animals.
Human.
It's because animals need just
the help.
they need the help. They don't really have choices,
Right. I
right?
see
They don't
that.
have the ability to be able to pick up and do things for themselves in some circumstances.
Yeah.
Whereas when it comes to people, yeah, they have choices that they can make to be able to change their
They talk.
circumstances. Yeah, and so when it comes to people being in similar circumstances, it's funny how we have less
Humanity.
empathy and humanity
Yeah.
for other people compared to they do for animals. It's
Yeah.
just it's interesting.
It is.
I think it's because maybe it's because we feel like animals are almost akin to children,
Right.
right?
Destiny says here it's easier to care for animals because they're 100% innocent.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
And when you said children,
Thank
I
you.
thought innocent.
Destiny just
Yeah.
Destiny, you nailed it.
Yeah.
So it's
Also says just like that, it's easier to help a baby. Oh, nailed it again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. We were mind melding there.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's go on to I think is the 5th picture. I'm gonna stop counting because I've lost track.
Yeah, why are we counting them anyway?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they like to. Yeah. Oh,
What
is this?
what's happening here?
Maybe he was gonna jump, and they convinced him not to.
How did they rope him so many
Why
times?
did they rope him?
Well, to keep him from jumping, but I mean,
Just pull him up.
yeah, like,
I'm confused.
yeah, I wonder what's happening there.
Oh, this one is so intense.
Yeah.
Destiny, what do you think it is? Because we're kind of confused. I imagine that's what it is. They're holding on to them. Look at all the arms like wrapped around different spots, hugging.
So this is multiple people, I believe, trying to stop someone from jumping.
Yeah. That's Sal. Yes, he tried to jump.
So
They talked him out of it.
look, someone grabbed his belt. You
Yeah,
can
that's
see.
what I mean. All the arms.
Yeah.
Somebody's got their arms wrapped right around his legs. It looks like that one guy that has his arms kind of wrapped and he's really holding on to his neck there. And it looks like he's
Yeah.
really in a deep conversation.
So
in a deep conversation with him.
So maybe they're still trying to talk him off there.
That's what I'm thinking. At that point, it looks like they're still trying to talk right there.
Wow. That's intense. You're right.
Mhm.
And it's very scary. But look at the effort
Of
to
all the
save his
people.
life of all the people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's humanity. All the people coming together.
So
Save one
maybe he
person.
tried himself there and didn't really want to jump, just needed some help. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's often the case.
yeah.
It's sometimes it's a plea for help.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm glad.
good thing all those people found him,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
because that's it. And you know what? It's possible that, like I said, it could be a plea for help,
Yeah.
and
Maybe seeing
He was
not just one person, but all of those people there.
yeah,
Really.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. We can only assume, but
Wow.
that's a powerful one. Okay. Oh, I actually picked this one.
Whoa. You picked it because you like the guy, didn't you?
No.
Come on, Kelly.
Didn't I pick this one? I think I picked this one. I don't remember. Michael, did I do this one? Yeah, this one's powerful, obviously. What? You had to look. I was like, oh gosh.
So I'm trying to understand where they are, because
That I wasn't sure about, but it looked like they were.
it looks like they're on the water,
Yes.
and they're crossing between two boats,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like they may be refugees.
Yeah.
If I'm seeing this right, but one of them is like looks like he's ready for basketball, though, like the guy that's handing the baby.
Right.
I'm trying. That's what confuses me. Like I don't expect him to be ready.
Yeah, a
to hit the
rescue
court.
mission.
He's
That's kind of what I was picturing. Like they're trying, and like they're passing. It looks like the kid's being passed off. There's still adults on the boat. There's two people on each side ready to like grab that child in case she falls from the one man's hand. Like they're all participating in the rescue of one child, I guess, is how I looked at it.
yeah. This looks like to me. This looks like refugees that are coming to another land,
Yeah.
taking care of the child. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all working together to
All
save
working
one
together.
another.
Yes. Yes. All working together to save one another.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't remember this part in the Titanic.
It was just before Leo sunk.
That's funny. Okay. It takes a village.
There we
Yes.
go. Good caption. There
Yes.
you go. Caption award.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Caption award. Jimmy Joe. Holy. This place looks packed.
Woohoo. Must have been before COVID.
Yeah, you can kind of tell by the picture anyways it was. Okay, so they're crowd surfing, not just anybody, but a whole wheelchair and somebody. That's pretty amazing. That would be heavy.
It would be heavy, but what's interesting is like, can you imagine? Like everybody has challenges,
Yeah.
right? And so he's challenged.
Yeah.
But to be when you have these kind of challenges, you never imagine to be in that kind of position.
I was just thinking, imagine how he feels in that moment.
Yeah, in
He's
that
like,
moment.
rock.
In that moment, he feels connected to everybody in
Yeah.
a way that he never thought he could possibly be.
Yeah,
That's what I think is happening here.
yeah.
And
I love that.
and it's really awesome. And what are those yellow bands? What kind of event is this?
A concert, I would say.
You think it's a concert?
I don't know.
It strikes me as maybe some kind of a athletic event.
Okay.
I may be wrong. So,
Yeah.
but they seem all very stoked. I mean, like all eyes in that crowd are on him.
Yep.
So either he just like won a race, or
That's what, when you said
Yeah.
a sport, I'm thinking like maybe he won a race.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, concert. Oh, Salon knows all the deets on the
Oh,
pictures.
He's our inside spy on everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think yeah. If it's just a concert, then this guy's body surfing.
Yeah.
in a concert in a
Destiny
wheelchair.
says everybody deserves the full human experience. And that's, I imagine, what he's feeling like he's getting in this moment.
Yes, very good, Destiny. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another good caption.
Yeah.
Probably a Foo Fighters concert. Yeah.
Yeah. Destiny wins on the caption award on that one.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our next picture. We have somebody helping an elder across the street. Again, when you went back to the picture when the guy was holding the umbrella.
Yep.
In the wheelchair, it's kind of one of those things that you're like, I feel like anybody would do that. Seeing this, I feel like the same thing for this picture.
Yeah.
Like you just
Is
you
this
just help.
local? That looks like Amherst Mall to me. Am I
Oh,
wrong?
yeah.
Am I wrong about this? Like that looks very local to me.
It does look local, but I do not know. Sala would know.
Yeah, Salo would know.
Yeah, so I mean, if you can do this, if you ever see this in day to day, honestly, it takes 30 seconds of your day,
Yeah.
and yeah, it definitely one of the number one things for humanity. Like, and it takes 30 seconds, like I said. So it's an easy thing to do to practice your humanity, and it's gonna make you feel so good.
Yeah, and make that person's day.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. This in my heart. I'm a sucker for elders. What people tend to miss is even though it appears he's helping her, she's probably helping him. Ooh.
Oh, what is that?
Destiny, you just gave me goosebumps. My mom ingrained this into me as a kid. Yeah. Great to help elders. Yeah. I've never thought of it that way, Destiny. I mean, I have before, but not looking at this picture right now. I just definitely didn't think of that.
How is she helping him?
I don't know. Wow, Destiny. Yeah. How could she be helping him? I don't know. Maybe he had a crappy day. And like I said, him helping her in return is going to make him feel better. So in the end, he's helping himself.
It's the opportunity.
It's the opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the opportunity to be able to show humanity.
Yeah.
And so,
And a feel good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, sense of self-worth.
Yeah. Self-worth. Yes.
And
yeah.
sense of dignity and
Mhm.
pride
Mhm.
are the things that he's going to walk away from
Right.
in that moment.
Yeah.
Depending on how he.
Is this a fanny pack? If so, that's awesome.
Fanny.
Right here. I don't know. Every interaction I have with the elderly, I've walked away feeling so grown from the experience.
That's why.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, moving on.
Yeah. I don't know how many is left, and I want to get through them. Oh gosh, there's so many. Okay, so we'll get through a couple more at least. So it looks like he's giving his shoes to that person, and he's going to be barefoot instead.
So they don't both have sandals, so he's going to give it to that lady. Is that just any lady, or is it a homeless lady? Because she doesn't look like she has very nice clothes.
Yeah.
My impression, anyway.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Maybe somebody who's not so well off, or they could be
Yeah.
homeless, or yeah, we don't know. But either way, you're willing to take the shoes off your feet to give to somebody else in need.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that sand is really hot.
Yeah.
I've been on beaches where
Oh.
it was so hot,
Yeah.
it was literally my feet were on fire,
hmm
and I would just like run into the water as fast as I could.
I
Like,
find like at the beginning of every summer, your feet almost have to get like used to summer again, walking around in your bare feet and walking on
Yeah.
the rocks and the sand. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
have to get, because it's hot.
I'm talking about the beach I was on in Thailand.
Oh, and it was felt
It was
extra hot.
it was
And
literally
kinda, like I
fire.
feel like
Yeah.
that beach would be hot too, right?
Like I knew I would have burns if I would stay in that sand.
Yeah,
So I wonder if that's the situation here.
yeah.
Uh,
Jimmy says he probably has 10 more pairs at home and she has nothing.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's
He-
thinking.
His
He's like,
abundance.
yeah,
So
why not? Here you
give it
go.
to others. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
That's great.
Yeah.
Humanity. Okay. So in this picture here, we have two runners, and one of the runners is feeding the other runner with no hands water. I mean, how much better can you get than that, really?
Yeah. They are in competition.
Yeah.
So like it is in her position, she should just be bolting past him,
Yeah.
not trying to get him water.
Oh, this one gets to the heart too. Some of
Yeah.
these really touch the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just self-explainable. Just looking at this picture, 100% is self-explainable for humanity.
That's good.
True
True sportsmanship.
sportsmanship.
Caption award.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Keep going, guys.
Yeah.
We like how you're captioning these pictures. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay, so
Destiny says that's talent to run and give water. I can hardly sit and drink water.
yeah, same. So I don't quite know what exactly is happening in this picture. I see a baby being held, and
Being held by an army man.
okay,
Looks like
yeah.
looks like they're in the middle
If
of.
there was something being passed to him, like what's that blue thing that's in front of the other armies? I don't know. I'm completely or gray. It's kind of gray.
blue thing.
So see the four guys kind of lined up.
Yep.
It looks like they're almost passing something gray or blue to this guy holding the baby. Or what is that? What am I seeing? Does anybody know?
It just looks like a garbage bag to me, to be honest.
Okay,
I might
okay.
be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So
Uh,
it's nothing to do with the picture then, obviously.
So
I'm just getting sidetracked.
But-
Okay. So
it looks like a very devastated area.
Mhm.
Again, a flood, I
Yeah.
think,
yeah.
that got hit. And these guys came in. It is
Saved a
Chinese
baby.
army, as I see Chinese writing on his badge, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe Japanese. This could be the Japanese tsunami
Yeah.
from a few years ago.
yeah.
Why
Sala?
did I call it Japanese? So Japan.
Japan. I knew what you
The,
meant.
the tsunami that hit Japan a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I
um,
wonder if that's what this is.
Yeah, that's what I think this is. And saved a child in the midst of all that disaster.
I would like to point out too, like, just because you're in the army, I guess people would maybe assume that you have to have humanity to be in the army, but you don't. And like, they didn't have to do. They didn't have to save that child, but it was in them to do, so they did it.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I have no clue what went on here, but there could have been 5 people, 5 adult. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into it. I guess
It's really about we're all
in it together.
Oh no, don't please don't say that. Please don't say that.
I had to.
But it really is though that it doesn't matter, you know, it is one, like we're all one human family
Yeah.
sort of thing. So every person matters, and so here he is like
Mhm.
saving a child that
Yep.
not his.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
He
yeah.
didn't have to, but he did. Just like anything when it comes to humanity. What are you looking at? All right.
It's like the procession
next.
of the other military guys just walking along. So, I don't know.
Oh, I thought they were standing there, but I guess they might be walking. Okay, let's just go. Oh, it's crazy how many people walk by scenarios someone needs help, but they continue to walk by. That's kind of like exactly what I was saying. Like they didn't have to help.
Yeah, you would think that that's a lack of humanity, but it's actually has to do with uh so it has to do with this. It's actually a part of the way we work socially.
Okay.
And I want to say, just to give a quick example.
Yeah.
When and there's a term for it, and it's not coming to my mind right now, but it's fairly common where you get the sense that even though, like for example, recently in New York,
Yeah.
there was somebody who was in the subway that was, I think they were either getting murdered or they were getting raped,
Oh gosh.
and literally nobody did anything to fix it. Like nobody did anything to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody looks at that situation and they're just like, how could those people do that?
Right.
Right. And it's because when you live in a society and when you live in a group, you have a sense of somebody else is going to take responsibility for that and they're going
Right.
to take care of that.
Yeah.
And it almost like there's a piece of our, like there is something in our mind that actually shuts off to
Mhm.
where like normally if it was just you,
Yeah.
then you do something.
You would immediately do something.
Yeah. But because you're in this group,
Huh.
there's like a dispersal of responsibility,
Mhm.
and suddenly nobody takes responsibility is what happens. And this is actually a sociological
Yeah.
like thing that happens with us as a society. So in groups,
So weird.
people will actually, like in this circumstance, like
Yeah.
here's a whole group of them, like one of it there's just this thing that happens to us when we get in a group to do that,
That
where
you
we
just think you
we
pass
lose
it on.
we
kinda.
lose personal responsibility to this group. And it's not that it's, and you think that you're terrible for doing it, but it's not that. It's something else in the way that we think.
Weird.
And it's really strange that not everybody will like. It's funny because you think in those circumstances you would do something, but the
Yeah.
truth is once you get into it, you're just like, well, somebody's going to take care of it.
Yeah,
Is-
somebody
is
else
the
will.
thinking that that takes over.
Yeah. Bystander effect?
It's not bystander effect, but that's a good term for it.
Okay.
No, it has something to do with it's like I gotta look it up now after this. I'm
Yeah,
sure it's like
yeah.
response. It's a dispersal of responsibility, or a dispersal of decision making.
Mhm.
I forget the term though.
I'm curious.
Drive me nuts.
You'll have to let me know when you look it up after. Okay. This is our last one. So we have a sheep,
So this guy is
another
like,
flood,
it's not no. This
No,
looks like he's
a raging river.
a raging river. Yeah,
Yeah.
or it could have been a flood.
And he's
That's
saving a little baby sheep.
he went all to it's that effort to get that sheep. How is he hanging on to him? Oh my gosh.
I don't know, but it's not just like one guy. Like the one guy went in to save the sheep, and
Yeah.
then the other guy realized, oh, they're in trouble, so he went in to help.
Yeah,
I wonder if any more people jumped in after this.
that is crazy.
Yeah,
So here
all
we
to
are.
save a sheep. Like, you know how quick somebody could drown in that right there?
Yeah,
as
he
a
could-
human,
He could lose his life.
within seconds.
Yeah, he could lose his life doing that.
Within
100%.
seconds. Destiny, someone risking their life for a sheep. Now, do you think that's gone too far with humanity?
Too far.
Yeah. Like you literally just, I don't know. Like it's a sheep versus you're risking your life for a sheep.
So there is a great example right now of what I was just talking
Yeah.
about. So in that circumstance, there was nobody around.
Right.
That sheep was there, about to drown.
Right.
There was, if he did nothing, he knew that sheep would die.
Yeah.
So it was up to him to
Yeah.
decide if he was going to save it or not. And so he did it.
Right.
Right. And sometimes just like the same effect of like when you're in a group, you do nothing.
Yeah.
If you're the only one there, you just jump into it and just do it.
Right.
Right. Without even really thinking. And yeah, a lot of people will do this and put themselves at risk without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So it's really, that's a part of our humanity that we have to save others.
Right.
It's our inner gargoyle.
Destiny says, I think so. You risk your own life and risk potential rescue efforts. It's another way to think of it. All right. Okay. We have to explain next week.
Okay. Something's happening.
Do you need a mic? Oh, we're just putting something up on the screen. Oh. What's this? Cat gotcha. Okay, come on in.
Okay. We got a guest, folks.
Okay. We'll give you the mic.
Hello.
Kind of like
here. So next week is accountability. Okay. And we were trying to come up with something for you guys to do to show accountability. Okay. And we thought of Tamagotchis, but unfortunately we can't get our hands on any Tamagotchis.
I have 2 Tamagotchis at home.
Do you?
I have.
Well, we thought we would do something where everybody could participate. So we found a free app. I believe it's available on Apple and Android. It's called Catgotchi Virtual Pet Kitten. So I'm trying to show it on my phone, but it's small. But we have a picture up on the screen. So basically, we're going to get you guys to download it today and starting today. And then you have a whole week to basically take care of your virtual kitten and shows accountability, has to count on you. And the next week's live, we'll discuss how you guys did. And we'll do some follow-ups during the week, too.
Are you going to be able to tell if our cat died?
I expect you to be honest with me and tell me if your cat died.
Yeah, shouldn't we be showing off our cats in the show?
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna do?
We'll vlog it, I guess, for the week and how you guys are doing.
I take screenshots of it. Like, this is Kelly's cat.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But that's next week. And everybody in the chat, you can participate too. It's called Catgotchi on the App Store.
Gotcha.
Everybody, go download that and play with us. This is so fun. So I will give you a little update.
There's 3 versions. There's Catgotchi, Doggotchi, and Wildgotchi.
Ooh, what's Wildgotchi? Wild animals?
Yeah, well, it's showing a bear.
Okay. Anyways, the Tamagotchis, like I said, I have 2 Tamagotchis. My kids got them for Christmas. I thought they would love them, but I guess I ended up loving them more than them. So I actually tried to keep them alive. I actually brought them to work one day. Riley's like, "What is that beeping?" And I was like, "This is my Tamagotchi. I gotta feed it." Anyways, it was being super annoying, but I could never get past. I think the longest I had them living was one got to 4 days and one got to 3 days, or might have been 3 and 2. I don't even know. But
you were killing them?
My mistake. They smothered in their own poo.
Oh my gosh.
Tamagotchis are
so
fun.
That's why you were like, "Oh, you're not going to know if mine dies, are you?" Like, you're planning to kill your Catgotchi, aren't you?
No, I have a hard time keeping them alive.
Oh no, there's that. So I guess we'll see just how accountable Kelly is to her Catgotchi.
I promise to be honest though. So
okay. That's another building brick, so that's okay.
Yeah.
There.
That's good. All right. So we'll see you next Thursday on our Thriving Thursday Live for accountability.
Bring your Catgotchi with you.
Yeah. Bring your Catgotchi.
If it's still alive, I guess.
See you there.
See you then. Have a great week. Thanks.
Thank you for listening to Enter the Bunker. Make sure to follow us on Instagram where you can share your story and also look at behind the scenes of how we make our podcast. You can watch the video version of this podcast on YouTube by simply searching Enter the Bunker. Tune in next time as we launch into thriving.